They call it Stormy Monday. Yeah, Tuesdays also bad. Wednesdays worse. Thursdays also sad. Well, the eagle flies on Friday. Saturday I go out and play. Yeah, the eagle flies on Friday. And Saturday I go out and play. Sunday I go to church and I get down on my knees and pray. And this is my prayer. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on me. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on me. I've been searching for my baby. Won't someone bring her home to me? Oh, bring her home to me. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on me. I said, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy on me. I've been searching for my baby. Won't someone bring her home? I said, won't someone bring her home? Won't someone please bring her home, home to me?
All right, everybody, welcome to the January edition of Sure Live Music on Access 26. I'm your host, Michael Tracy White. Always nice to be here with you. Thanks for tuning in. We have a brand new group on this month's episode. They're from Bethany Beach, Delaware. They're called Texas Pete and Sweatshop. We have Pete Tierney. He plays guitar, and quite well, I might add. We have the fine blues singer, Crying Joe Ponton. Say hi, fellas.
Hello. How y'all doing?
Of course, we tape here in Salisbury. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming over here from Bethany Beach to be with us this month. And tell us a little about your group. It's a brand new group, right, Joe?
Yeah, it is. Pete and I, we just met about a year and a half ago, and we have a lot of the same influences.
and a love for the blues and for a lot of, soulful country music, and just naturally evolved.
Right, right. Pete, who are you listening to? Who were you listening to when you decided to start a group with Joe? Is it the same type of thing you grew up listening to?
Pretty much. We grew up from the Washington, D.C. area, and the influence of the great blues people that came out of, like Bobby Radcliffe and Tom Principato, Danny Gatton, and all those guys are just killer influences on us and stuff like that, and just a lasting memory.
A lot of those guys figure in with your guitar playing style.
Yeah, the blues in general kind of does, and it's just a kind of natural type of thing, and just love the American blues scene and everything.
Now you do a lot of covers, and you write your own originals in that style too, right? And who are some of the composers that you try to copy? Because all good songwriters try to copy the masters. Who would you say you guys try to copy a little bit and mix in with your own style to get your own brand of blues and rock music?
I'd have to say Nappy Brown, Ray Charles, T-Bone Walker, Johnny Cash.
Right. Did I hear a little Louis Jordan influence in there?
Oh, Louis Jordan, absolutely. We love everything he's done. It's, also, my cousin Kathy King.
Right, Kathy Ponton King from the Washington area.
Yeah.
She got her own swing and blues group.
Right, the Nighthawks, a lot of the, we were lucky enough to meet, a lot of the great musicians in the D.C. area. So they've all been good influences on us.
Right, right. Are you planning to take this a step further? I know you're just kind of doing it for the enjoyment of it right now. Are you planning to eventually play out at some time?
Well, the whole one step at a time, and everything is, building, and
sure.
we like the feeling and the response and everything. So it's a great thing.
We're working our way up to getting paid.
That's a nice goal. Believe me, it's a nice goal. You guys were kind enough to do 4 different songs for us on the program today, and I sat in for all of them. The first one that I did with you guys, we had the bass player from my band, Little Professor Steve Weinglass, playing upright, and I played drums for you guys. And it's an original. It's called.
It's the Hungry Man Blues. Hungry Man Blues. It was actually just a saying that a good friend of ours that Pete grew up with from being a little kid. He always used to say it, and there's a kind of a story behind him fixing Thanksgiving dinner and not having everything he needed. So that's how that one came about.
It's a very clever song, and I think the folks at home are going to enjoy it. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Texas Pete and Sweatshop with myself and my friend Steve Weinglass sitting in on upright bass, and this is called Hungry Man Blues. Enjoy.
Tell me you're fine, 'cause a hungry man ain't got time. Hungry man ain't got time. No, a hungry man ain't got time.
Folks, welcome back to Access 26, Sure Live Music. I am your host, Michael Tracy White. Always nice to have you. Welcome to the January edition. We are talking with the group Sweatshop, new group from Bethany Beach, Delaware. We have Texas Pete and Crying Joe, and we're about to hear another original, which I got to join in, playing a little upright bass. Not my forte, but you guys are nice enough to ask me to do it. What's this one called, Pete?
It's called 1 Foot Out the Door.
Right.
And it's just a blues song about the sadness between, like we all have, of arguments between two people and stuff.
Got it, got it.
Dating and the whole bad kind of kit and caboodle comes out of it and everything.
Common theme in the blues, and this is a very, very, very bluesy number. Who did lyrics? Who did music? Was it a group effort, joint effort with you guys?
I was inspired by a line out of a movie that I heard, and I did the lyrics, and Pete did the music, and it all came together quick.
Fantastic. 1 Foot Out the Door, ladies and gentlemen, a brand new original from a brand new group, Bethany Beach, Delaware, Sweatshop. Enjoy it.
There's a chill from the words that are spoken, and it hangs like a cloud in the room. More angry words, now our heart has been broken. Casualty of a love that ends too soon. Like it was before. If you stop now, you can turn and come right back to me. You've only got 1 foot, 1 foot out the door. A trembling cry, please, please don't you leave me. I know we can make it like it was before. You can't stop now, turn right around and come back to me. You've only got one foot. One foot, you've only got one foot out the door.
We have a very special treat tonight. Tonight is the first time I've had the pleasure of hearing Suzanna Mallow from the very, very, very popular local group Red Letter Day play solo. And normally you work with some other people and a full band sometimes, but tonight you just flew solo and went on your own. Hi, how are you?
Hey,
Good to see you.
See you again.
Thanks for joining us. Tell us about what you're doing. Is this a whole new thing for you? Is this a solo career? Is this something you're going to do in addition to Red Letter Day? Or?
In addition to Red Letter Day, Andrea and I are still playing together. We do a lot on the college circuit together.
Yeah, I know.
When it comes to the club circuit, though, I'm going to continue to play out. She's electing to stay home and work on some other projects that she really has been wanting to do for several years now. And I'm going to go out and take a whole new show. This is just a small portion of what I'm doing. I'm adding an entire visual thing also with a set, lighting, 8mm film, hopefully video, slides, the whole shebang.
Multimedia show.
And it's a collaboration effort with artists from everywhere from Richmond, Virginia to Knoxville, Tennessee, artists of every medium possible.
Very interesting.
It's really, I'm excited about it. It's going to be a work in progress over the next year.
Where'd you get this idea?
Well, I don't know. I've been thinking of it for the past couple of months, and a friend of mine in Richmond said, "Have you seen this series that Yo-Yo Ma did in collaboration with other artists, and different from architects to dance companies?" And she gave me two of the tapes, and I was just intrigued. And the more that I have immersed myself with meeting different people, really taking a step and opening myself up totally to all kinds of different people that I've, I guess let influence me in certain ways with their art, and their art comes in many, many forms. The more I just began to go, wow, this could go here, we could work together with this, and I'm really excited about it.
I'm sure it's very exciting because
Totally different from Red Letter Day too.
yeah, it is from what I can gather. And performance art is not something you see and hear every day, so it's interesting, it's intriguing, and it's eye catching.
Yeah.
So.
And I would have to give credit to my partner in the band, Andrea, for really kind of opening that doorway up.
How long have you two been working together? The group's been around for a long time.
Yeah, we've been playing together close to 10 years now.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of fun doing it.
What is the song that you're going to do for us tonight?
It's called Like an Ocean.
Yeah.
And it's written, I guess, for us here on the Eastern Shore. There's a lot of friends I have on the Outer Banks of North Carolina. And I'm always amazed at the resilience after storms that come through, how people just pick up their lives and just start all over again. And that's what life's about. When we get battered by those big storms, we just pick up and we start all over. That's what the song's about.
It's a beautiful song.
Thank you.
Is this now? You've just started to do the solo thing, and are you recording some of these?
Yes.
You're in the process of doing that.
In the process of producing a solo CD that will feature also Andrea on some parts, and also helping me produce it too.
Cool. And when can we look for this?
Oh, you know what? We've said that before with CDs, and people are like, we won't hold our breath. It's like 2 to 3 years later, but
it takes time. You cannot rush the
really
recording
does.
process. That's what I've found, and if you rush it, it shows.
It does.
As you know. You have a website, don't you?
Yes, we do. It's at
Tell the folks about the website. Oh.
It's at redletterday.com. Well, I was born at the stroke of midnight, and I was there at the age of 10. And when they push you down beneath that water, you gotta fight till you get up again. You gotta live and love like an ocean, yeah. You gotta live and love like an ocean, yeah. Mama cried out my name was trouble. Preacher told me I was going to hell. And Grandma said, girl, you got some wild roads to soar. At the time, it's just as well. She said, you gotta live and love like an ocean, yeah. You gotta live and love like an ocean, yeah. Well, if you think my step is weary and my eyes are growing tired, well, I'm just resting up for the next hurricane. Gonna ride in with the tide. Hey, you gotta live and love like an ocean, yeah. You gotta live and love like an ocean, yeah. You gotta live and love like an ocean, yeah. You gotta live and
Suzanna Mallow is one of my guests tonight for Sure Live Music, and Suzanna, it has been a pleasure having you here solo. It's refreshing to hear you doing something new and different. I know you're enjoying it.
Thank you, yes.
And the song you're about to do is called "Gimme Something."
Give me something.
And I got to ask you, what artist were you thinking about when you wrote this? I mean, it's almost like a Stones tune or something really heavy rocking, or the Pretenders or something.
I wrote this like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's, I don't know, I just call it political thrash. And I guess I've been influenced by the Stones, Pretenders, Joan Jett,
Yeah.
a variety of artists.
Yeah.
And, but I just tried to, I like mixing a lot of different mediums, as you can tell in our Red Letter Day music.
Oh, yeah.
And that continues in my solo work too. But even though it's political thrash, I do remain hopeful. That things are going to be okay.
Yeah.
But it's kind of one of those angry right in there things.
Was it written on an electric guitar?
No.
Really?
It was not. It was actually written on an acoustic guitar.
Because it works very well. This is, folks, you want to stick around and listen to this. Susanna's going to do the song right now called "Gimme Something," and not often do you get to hear a solo artist sing and play with just an electric guitar, and it works very, very, very well.
There's a bad smell in this town, arriving here from all around. It's something evil, something rotten. The implications are forgotten. Permeates the inner soul like a fatal cancer grows. There is no beating heart that bleeds, worshiping the God of greed. Spin doctors full of shit, froth at the mouth, waiting for a hit. Serpent vultures, vampire thrill, scout the next ball, soul they'll kill. Perfected by the Reagan plan, big
baby. Oh yeah, she don't stand no fooling, my baby. My baby don't stand no fooling. When she's hot, there ain't no cooling, my baby. Cute little honey, my baby. Yeah, my baby, I know she loves me, my baby. Oh yeah, I know she loves me, my baby. Oh yeah, I know she loves me. Don't do nothing but kiss and hug me, my baby. Cute little honey, that's my baby.